guys, thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel once again. Welcome to another episode of Help My People show. And today we have a very special guest once again, all the way from China to Germany. Yes, and she is Vivian, and she worked in China as an HR for 7 years, and she was always a topper and a scholarship holder in her entire education. And so without wasting any further time, today we are very excited to hear her career journey. So I would like to give time to her to introduce herself, but before that, thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel. It's indeed really an honor and pleasure. When I told you about this project that I'm doing, you really accepted wholeheartedly. Vielen Dank.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. So without wasting any further time, could you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Vivian. I come from China. And before I have been working in HR, and finally I decided to study further in Germany. It is not an easy choice, but it's definitely a very exciting journey. So very happy to share my experiences with you and my insights. I hope that I can help and also inspire the youth.
Yeah, perfect. I'm really excited, looking forward to our conversation. Yes. So could you please tell us more about your childhood? How did you grow up as a child?
Yeah, sure. So actually my childhood is happy, but it's not easy. I actually born in a family that was not so rich, and my parents working so hard to support the education, my life, etc. So at that time I was kind of motivated by my family, by my parents, that I need to work hard and I need to really meet their expectations. Otherwise, it's a waste of resources and it's also not live up to their expectations. So I has been very motivated by my parents, and I want to work hard and make a difference.
Yeah, and how did you? How was your experience with your youth? How did you grow up, like your youth? Did you face any struggles?
Yeah, the struggles basically coming from the situation. On the one hand, that you certainly have people at the similar age as you that you can play with, but on the other hand, for example, you don't have so nice or so beautiful clothes, and also the family situation was kind of poor, and you don't really have much resources, and you have to work hard on by yourself. I still remember during my middle school, and I'm already very independent. I need to make money by myself and also do some part-time job by myself and to support the family as well. I remember since my university studies, I'm totally independent, and I also work several part-time jobs, even support my family in the other way. So it's really a very tough journey, but after all, I went through this. I'm happy and I'm proud how I am now.
Perfect. I mean, you never gave up, and then it was not easy for you, but then like you tried your best, and it's really motivating how you came from that small place in China to Germany all alone, and then you are pursuing your studies here, and it's really nice. Yes. And how did you? What did you study in your bachelor's? What field did you choose in your bachelor's?
Yes, so first of all, my bachelor, I have double majors. One is business English, but it's focusing on business knowledge, but also the language itself. And the other side is the international business and trade. Hence, I have been studying from Monday to Sunday, so I basically don't have much time to play or to other things. But I think it's the right choice. Basically, I can speak good English, but on the other hand, gain some business and economic knowledge, and that is very helpful to, for the career development later on. I think it's a wise choice to do. Hence, I want to say to everyone that if you have time, keep learning, keep growing, and you will, in the end, benefit from it.
Perfect. And why did you choose Germany for your studies? Like, what was the reason behind choosing Germany?
I think Germany, on the one hand, has a very good image in China. It stands for the best quality in the world. So Germany is a really nice country, and people work very seriously, take things seriously, and has similarities with Chinese culture as well. And I used to work in a German company, and I already learned some of the language before. Yeah, and then I think, why not give it a try? And Germany has a very nice education. People here are open-minded, and I think I should explore more here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And could you describe your experience with the application process and admission process for German universities? I know you have something to say about it, definitely.
Yeah. So first of all, have a clear target in your mind is the first step. So I know that I have like studied before, and this step I want to study something different. And that since I already have working experiences, hence MBA, Master of Business Administration, is my target. And I want to study in a nice city. So Hamburg is definitely very nice and beautiful city to study with. So first of all, setting up the target and the goal is the first step, and hence I applied directly and writing a motivation letter and search the universities and their rankings on the internet. Basically, I think no matter it's public university or private universities, and they all provide good resources and good educations to the students. So don't be afraid, just give it a try, have some target in your mind, and you will find out.
Perfect. And if any students want to apply for studies in Germany and they have no idea where to start, then what advice would you like to give them?
If they are not sure where to start, I think first of all think about what they like.
What they want.
What you want, what you like. And for example, for myself, I know that I like to go to a bigger and also a nicer cities, hence I choose Hamburg, but also other cities like Frankfurt, like Berlin are also nice cities, or Munich are very nice and also big cities to think about. And secondly, think about what you want to study, what you like, and what you want to be, what you want to achieve for your career. So if you want to be a businessman, think about business studies. If you want to be a scientist or IT or AI related topics, definitely information technology will be an area, or digitalization, transformation, etc. will be the area that you can choose and work on. So think about what you want to achieve in the long term. I think that can provide some directions.
Right. I mean, you have to be very clear of what you want, and then you have to target it accordingly.
Yeah. And I think for Germany, the education itself is, for public university, is like cost nothing, and for private university compared with US, UK, is relatively cheap. Right. So it's really a nice place to study.
Yeah, and could you also please tell us more about your field MBA and what motivated you to pursue this field? Yes.
Yeah, so MBA stands for Master of Business Administration. It's normally for people who have certain working experiences already, gain some like hands-on experience from career life already, but wants to step up, wants to further develop in a career, be a future manager, be a leader, be an executive, be the top management of the company. Hence, for myself, I already have some working experience and want to further develop my career.
Perfect. So could you please share with our audience any specific advice or personal challenge you have faced in Germany, and how did you overcome it?
Yeah, first of all, I think the very specific and obvious challenge related to the food and also the weather. First of all, the food are so boring, unlike Chinese or Indian food have so many varieties, and basically here you need to eat bread and muesli every day. And there's no main courses, but maybe basically in the evening. So it seems like the food has not so much varieties, and also the weather here changes very fast, especially in winter, for example.
It gets dark really fast.
Yeah, it's getting dark very fast, and you feel that the daytime is so short, and sometimes it's sunny, sometimes sunshine, sometimes snowing. Wow, you can see it's.
And any other cultural differences that you faced apart from these things in Germany?
I would say here cultural differences, like I am myself as an Asian lady, and I saw that because we look different, and people will maybe look at you or have curious about you, but don't worry and be brave and be yourself, and you will overcome it. And apart from that, I think in general, German people have straightforward communication style,
right.
And you can share with them about your real thoughts, so don't hesitate to speak out.
Yeah, because in Asia we have the thing like, oh, if I speak something, then the truth that maybe this person is getting hurt, so we try not to speak the truth and we try to cover up. But here it's like yes is yes and no is no. They don't stay in the middle, and I think it is also good because you really know what the other person is expecting from you, so you are not confused, and then doesn't waste time and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yes. And any advice would you like to give to Chinese youths out there? Any advice in general? Maybe they want to apply for studies abroad, or it could be anything in general. You can speak in Chinese so that you can connect to them more better.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
那我想对我们中国的朋友们说，就是可能在人生的一些阶段，包括说现在中国的经济可能不是那么的好，然后国内的工作呀、学习环境都比较的内卷，所以我还是鼓励大家，就是不要跟自己内耗，也不要去让自己过得太压抑，然后想一想，就是过得开心一点，然后去追求自己想要的生活、想要的学习。然后多大胆的去做一些尝试，然后我相信就是未来会越来越好，然后我们每个人都可以享受一些快乐的生活，不需要那么卷和那么压抑自己。
I didn't understand anything for sure, but I think it was a very good advice, so thank you so much for that. And now, before we end the video, I would also like you to, give some advice to the Indian youth in general. Since you don't know Hindi, so obviously you speak in English, but I would like to speak a few words in Hindi, so that So अभी हम लोग का बहन वो चाइनीज से है और वो आप लोग को एडवाइस देना चाहती है जो यूथ है, वो अनएम्प्लॉयड यूथ है, वो डिप्रेस है, स्ट्रेस्ड है, फील लाइक गिविंग अप इन लाइफ, लाइक उन लोग के लिए मोटिवेशन कुछ देने के लिए यहाँ पे हम लोग का बहन है, तो वो अभी टाइम ले सकते हैं. So the stage is yours.
Wow, great. I also don't understand what you said, but I think it sounds quite motivational. First of all, I want to say to the youth that don't give up easily. Try yourself, try your best, be yourself, and be brave, and keep learning and keep growing. And when you want to do something, be brave, do it, and don't care too much about other people, how they judge you, and just be yourself. And at the end of the day, it's your life and it's your choice. How are you going to make your life differently and also beautifully? Perfect.
Really, really inspiring and really nice, and I'm really happy that I got the chance to, fish the right person from the ball. It was once again really an honor and pleasure speaking to you, and I'm really sure that the youths have learned a lot from you in general. Yes, thank you so much once again. And guys, that's the end of our show, and thank you so much for watching till the end, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers!
Cheers! Thank you!